Hey, this will be a video chart on PCFG. Can't remember the last time I quite did this one, but I've done it quite a few times before, and I've had some requests come in on it. So I want to get it updated here. Obviously, things have not quite been going the Bulls' way. They were, obviously here when made a move up, consolidated, and then, exploded up further. The profit takers have definitely hit it. So I want to get it kind of updated from that perspective and what we want to see going forward. So what I'm going to first start off with is just by drawing a simple trend line, and the whole video will essentially be based right around that area. So this trend line, like you can see, was drawn by connecting the lows. So what I mean by that is if we go through the history of the chart, you can see that back here was pretty much the big capitulation day, gigantic volume, big red candle, and then from there, the price rebounded nicely. And then during the next pullback, you can see actually came down here, but what I'm trying to show is that the clump of the lows was basically right at this area, at this trend line. And the important part of this was that set of lows was higher than the capitulation day's lows, which allowed it to be considered in kind of a short-term uptrend. And as long as this trend line holds, then this uptrend that has started since this capitulation day back here will still be intact. Now, when I say uptrend, I don't mean some long-term uptrend or anything like that. Keep in mind, we're only talking about 2 months worth of time, so depending on your strategy. Now, if you're a day trader, then yeah, this would be considered a long-term trend. But for the average person, if we scrunch up the chart like this, really, this is more of a short-term uptrend since this capitulation day here too. But at the same time, if we look at the 200-day simple moving average, this has a positive slope to it. So technically, in the overall trend, it is still bullish, but I know the majority of people that play the penny stocks are looking more at time frames like this. So for argument's sake, I'm just going to call this more of a short-term type uptrend. That actually, I'll just do this. This is the capitulation uptrend, meaning that since the capitulation day here, this is the uptrend that the chart is working on. So that'll slice through any of the different time frames. We'll just call this the capitulation uptrend. So like I said, this is the key level, and this is basically what the whole chart is revolving around now. It looks like this level will be tested, but the question is going to be, will history repeat itself, and can the bulls sustain themselves and put in a higher low than what they did here and then back here. So that is definitely the key thing to look out for from the support side of things. The other aspect to keep your eye on is this volume. This is not what you want to see. When the price falls, you want to see volume decrease, and it's really picked up pace. So if the price goes sideways or downwards more, we want to see this just drop off a cliff and get as small as possible. Now, if the price decides to head upwards, then yeah, the bigger the volume, the better. But for the past price action, the past couple days, we want to see volume drop off with that. Resistances, I'm not going to touch on that right now, just because the key concern needs to be just making sure this support line holds and volume dropping off. So those are the two aspects that are kind of at the forefront. If there are any other questions on the chart, though, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It is all free, so I'd encourage you to go to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One more time, this was PCFG. Thanks for listening.